Welcome to Goat Island. I'm your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly entertainment and history. Let's get straight into it. What's up with series this week? Let's start with the GOAT of series. Today we're looking at sitcoms, and the GOAT sitcom is Friends. Now you don't have to agree. It's okay to be wrong, but this is the one, man. Now go binge it 10 times and you'll see why. 11 out of 10, and that's just for Ross's "we were on a break" moment. Now this month there's new seasons of some of our favorite series dropping, and for some reason they're all animated. May 8th brings us the third season of Blood of Zeus on Netflix, and joining them on the 23rd is the 8th season of Big Mouth. Sadly, these are the final seasons of both shows, but hey, could be worse. They could be live action series and run for too long until it becomes terrible. Oh wait, that's called The Big Bang Theory. And lastly, on the 25th of May, Rick Sanchez will return with the first episode of Rick and Morty Season 8. Recently, we binged a series called House of David on Prime Video, and it's based on this book. You might know it. I think it's called the Bible. Yeah. And, wow man, who knew they could make these well-known stories so compelling and entertaining? Goat watch. Do you remember the times when you had to wait to watch a show at a specific time? And if you didn't live in the US, this meant you were getting the show weeks or months later. And now kids bitch about their parents pausing a YouTube video. Next, it's time for movies, beginning with GOAT movies. This week we're looking at historical action movies. And there's only one GOAT, and that's Gladiator, with Goat Island rating it a 9 out of 10. I mean, we're only talking about the first one, not the dog shit sequel, but still, are you not entertained? May brings us a few movie releases, starting off strong with Marvel's The Thunderbolts on the 2nd of May, and the EXO's movie Hurry Up Tomorrow is out on the 16th, and Disney is reminding us who they are with the live action Lilo and Stitch on the 23rd. I think for May, there's really no question about who's going to be the GOAT movie. With the budget Avengers making their big screen debut, we're calling it that The Thunderbolts will be the movie of the month. Now there's one or two movies that are coming out this month that we really don't need. Another Mission Impossible movie on the 23rd. Like, genuinely, does anyone besides Tom Cruise want this? If you do, then drop a comment, you psycho. Also, the Karate Kid movie that no one asked for is out on the 30th. They really ruined Cobra Kai for this shit. For DSPs, digital streaming platforms, Goat Island is calling that by the end of May, Netflix is going to be the DSP of the month over Prime Video and Disney+. Now, some people seem to think that Marvel and DC studios are in competition, and some people would be wrong. It's like Liverpool and United. Everyone hates and comments when Liverpool finishes second. Meanwhile, Man United is fighting for survival, just like DC. There's a bit of movie drama with Michael B. Jordan proving that Shameik Moore wasn't unprofessional. Haley just really wasn't into him. But in all seriousness, I get it's a movie and they're acting, but this girl and bro better chill out on the press tour before her quarterback man comes and puts hands on him. This month's GOAT studio is Disney, and the answer to the question why is very simple. Thunderbolts and Lilo and Stitch. Not a single other studio is putting out one movie of this quality. And the old boy Walter is dropping back-to-back bangers like it's not just another month. That's why he's the GOAT. Let's go back in time for some history quick. Some might think that the internet age has brought out the pettiest of boys, but some people need to read a book. For example, this week's petty king is Selim II. He ruled as the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire during the 1500s, and in 1570 he invaded Cyprus just because he ran out of wine and the island made his favorite. And he succeeded. Now that's petty shit. Over the years, Hollywood has brought us plenty of historical movies and biopics set in specific time periods, but they haven't always been accurate. This week's example is Braveheart, where Mel Gibson's character of William Wallace had the wrong name and a completely bullshit background. But hey, that's entertainment, I guess. Did you know, around 50 years BC, Cleopatra hid inside a rolled up carpet so she could link up with Julius Caesar in secret? Now, I'm sorry to say this, but I mean, Queen Cleo does more as a sneaky link than your girl does in your relationship. But seriously, the real reason for this meeting between the two leaders was actually to safeguard Cleopatra's rule, which was being threatened by her brother. But, yeah, Caesar did end up smashing. Now, would this story make a good series or movie? For a series, we'd give it a 7 out of 10, with this story having all the makings of most drama series anyway. And as a movie, we'd give it a 5 out of 10. With the series, you could have different dynamics explored and have a slow pace for the story and how it ends. But as a movie, it's kind of lacking substance considering the specific story content itself. You know, it's not Cleo and Caesar as a whole, but just the story of her first meeting the guy. So, I mean, who wants to sit for 2 hours and just watch a chick get ready for one date? That's a wrap for this week's Entertainment and History Drop. And, you know, you can like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. Check you again.